Hello everyone and welcome back to Destiny. The final shape reveal is just a day away and I have to say I'm pretty hyped. The final shape is the 6th expansion of Destiny 2 and the 10th chapter of the Light and Darkness saga, which started with the release of Destiny 1 back in 2014. The story is set to conclude the conflict between the Witness, a powerful being using the darkness against us, and the Traveler, a mysterious sphere that has gifted us with immortality and space magic. Tomorrow Bungie is holding their annual Destiny 2 showcase, showing us what we can expect from the final shape expansion releasing in early 2024. We will also be learning a lot more about Season 22, which starts on that same day, and even what might be in store for Destiny beyond the final shape. In this video, we're going to go over exactly what you can expect to see tomorrow, and it's all pretty epic, so let's just get into it. Alright, let's go over the outline of the event. We'll be using the past 3 showcases for Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and Lightfall as our templates, so the footage you see before you is from those 3 as we discuss it. The event will likely begin with an intro from Joe Blackburn as we discuss the last 6 months, including Lightfall, and how the story has been progressing week over week across the seasons. They will emphasize that the past 10 years have been building to this very moment, and then unveil the final shape trailer. This will feel very similar to the Lightfall reveal cinematic you're seeing here. Bungie gave us a sneak peek into the cinematic in their latest showcase teaser. The 15 seconds showed the Witness beholding something beyond the portal, and then cuts to a new fire team getting ready to go through. We'll point this down when we go over the breakdown of the full cinematic coming out tomorrow, but we see the Guardian wearing what looks like the new Destination armor coming to the final shape, similar to how Lightfall showcased generic Guardians wearing what we saw with the Neomuna Destination armor set. We saw the same thing in the Witch Queen as well, showcasing the Guardians wearing that paracausal detective armor from the Throne World. It looks like over the course of the next couple seasons we're going to learn how to exactly go through this portal, and it looks like our Guardians are very confident in their ability as they're going in with max thrusters. But just like the Lightfall and Witch Queen teasers, it's all about the vibes. The point of these reveal cinematics are all about establishing key offerings of the expansion. In Lightfall we also learned of Strand, which was a big selling point for Lightfall. This time we have rumors of a 3rd subclass via some leaks, but nothing yet confirmed as of whether or not we're actually getting a 3rd darkness subclass with the final shape. My theory is that we definitely will be getting a 3rd subclass with Ghost Cade back, and the darkness being all about consciousness and overcoming the impossible through failure and loss. We will have to dive deeper into the darkness to fight fire with fire, and I think Ikora or even Cade could be our mentor through obtaining these new powers, similar to the Stranger with Stasis and Osiris with Strand. I'm also hoping we get at least a bit of a setup for the plot, at least showing what our Guardian needs to do to overcome our greatest adversary in this Light and Darkness saga as it comes to a close. So we will go through the portal, behold our new destinations, encounter our new enemies, get a sense of what the Witness is after, and perhaps show us that we need to wield the darkness in order to save the universe. From there, we will likely move into a Vidoc where Bungie developers will discuss the major talking points of the final shape. The Vidoc should focus on what we just got hints at in the trailer just before it. Topics should include the story of the Witness and the Traveler coming to a head, the new destination, which looks like to be inside the Traveler. We should learn a bit more about the new Darkness powers and any other big sweeping changes coming as far as quality of life type of things like LFG. Perhaps something with legacy campaigns or helping new players catch up on the story, something along those lines. From there, we can expect to move on to talking points about the road to the final shape. They will likely highlight how the narrative journey of the final expansion of the Light and Darkness saga starts today in Season 22. From what we've learned in Season 21 and in this teaser image here before you, we can see that the season will definitely involve us working with Amaru in order to try to resurrect Savathun. She has the key on how to get inside the portal apparently, so we need to consult her on that. Here we can see Ikora talking with Amaru. It will be nice to see Ikora taking charge again next season. It looks like they are preparing her character for her role in the final shape, which, if the teaser is any indication, is definitely going to be a pretty important one. In the back of the image, you can see what most likely is our Guardian. It looks like a female warlock wearing what looks to be that season's armor. It looks like it's themed after Savathun's character design, which is pretty awesome. They might also name drop Season 23, but I wouldn't expect a count on hearing too much more about that season just yet. It's definitely going to be a bit of a narrative journey, and it would be too much of a spoiler probably for them to show us what 23 is all about. Aside from that, there are other things we might consider, like the fact that it's going to be Destiny's 10th year anniversary. We might see some kind of special event being announced for in-game, or maybe just some kind of community video to commemorate. Previously, Bungie did release their 30th anniversary pack celebrating 30 years of Bungie. That event was filled with references and Easter eggs from all over Bungie's catalog, and now that Destiny itself is 10 years old, we might see something similar to that effect, or maybe it'll just be that big Xur revamp that Joe hinted at. And finally, we might get a preview into the future of Destiny beyond the final shape. It's clear that Bungie wants to focus on the here and now. I mean, they already have a lot to talk about, but the most successful parts of these reveals, I find, have always been the times where we got to see a little bit of a peek into the far future of Destiny. They give us a sort of reassurance that Destiny 2 isn't ending. This is a message that they have been telling us for years now, and I think it may be time to sort of re-up on that message. We need to get a tease into the next saga of Destiny. I wouldn't expect to get an expansion name even, because that would almost certainly overshadow the final shape as far as like headlines would go, but you can expect to see maybe at least some key art or maybe some major themes announced. Bungie developers have previously mentioned that they want to explore the Vex and the Nine after the conflict of the Witness and Traveler wrap up, so there could be a short tease showcasing the future of Destiny and that there's lots to still explore out there, perhaps in the form of a sleek new cinematic, but one can dream. August 22nd is also the start of Season 22. Let me know what you are most excited about during the reveal event. Do you think we are really getting a third Darkness subclass? Let's discuss. I'm going to be breaking down the full final shape reveal, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on all of that goodness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.